Hi guys, and welcome to your weekly general reading. So this reading is from the 17th of September to the 23rd. So I'll just introduce the cards. Page of Water, the Star, I love that card, and Life Experience. And I have to show the bottom card straight away. We've got a third major arcana card here, and Renewal. We had that last week, which I find quite interesting. The energy for this week as well is blossoming abundance. There we go. So that's a really great one to get. And it makes sense with all the other cards that we have here. Oh, come on, card. Let's go. There we go. And we have counseling for the life purpose card, and the bottom card of life purpose deck is books. So, Page of Water, it means something new or someone is entering into your life. It's going to be a very emotional situation, so it's going to be very close to your heart, and it's going to really shake things up. Like, this is really significant, which is the same with the life experience card here, which is saying that there's a major event coming your way that's going to change everything. As I've said before with the page cards, pages is like, turning the pages of a book. It's like a new chapter kind of thing. So whatever happens at that moment, everything after will not be the same. So this is very, very exciting to see. So, and I think this is to do with going from last week. Last week I talked about there was a major new beginning in the hand because we got the renewal card, which means you're at a crossroads. There's a decision you need to make, and you don't know what to do because at this crossroads, it's like the page card. Everything's going to change after you actually do it. So this energy here, I feel like this is either some of us are still nearly going to make the jump. We want to make the jump, but we're too scared to make the jump. We're in old fear mode, and we're just like, oh, we don't know what's going to happen after this. Or this is showing you have actually made this change, and now happy times. You've made the decision, you've jumped, you've done it, you've gone into this new beginning, this major emotional situation is either happening or it's happened to you, and it's just everything's changed afterwards, and it's a time to celebrate for you because you've made the jump. And you can see that also, because with the blossoming abundance, that everything that's happening with you, you're seeing it manifest now. Blossoming abundance means there's a lot of wealth coming your way. So whatever this project is, I think you're starting to see some results from it. But there's a significant situation, and it's changing everything afterwards. And I really do feel like it's a person. I feel like there's a person that's come and they're changing everything for you. And you're on the right path. That's what they're saying. This is right. Do it. If you haven't made the jump yet, make the jump, because this is what you need to do, because blossoming abundance is there for you. You've sowed the seeds, you've planted them, you've nourished them, now they're sprouting, and now you've got abundance here for you. So it's a big promise. So if you haven't made the jump yet, please, please, please do it. Follow your intuition. This Page of Water here, it could also be like a person in your life that you're actually growing closer relationship with. It could be business, it could be personal, it could be a love relationship for you, it could be a love interest goes to a new level. Something here is going to a new level because we have gone through an awakening. This past few weeks, we have been going through another level. I feel like we've raised to another level here. The month of September has been a very big month, everyone. It's been a big changing month, but I think it's a month of showing how much work you've done, and now you're starting to see the results. And now it's just like, oh, I've gone through, and also this is actually page cards. It means those challenging times that you were having behind you are now done. So this is, it's not to say you're not going to have any challenges in your future, because we're always going to be tested. There are always going to be lessons for us. That's what life is about, so we can keep on going to the next level. But for this next level that we've gone to in our spiritual evolution, we are not going to go through those lessons that we went through before. It's what they're kind of saying here. You've been through those type of lessons to get you to this spiritual evolution. Those challenging times are behind you. So hooray for that. It doesn't mean there's no more lessons coming for your way, but it just means those lessons that you had learned, you've done it. You've dusted it. You made the decision. You've moved away. You've gone into another relationship. You've moved forward in some way in your life. You've made that decision, and now you can celebrate. Getting the Star card. I love the Star card. Also, We have three major arcana cards, so it is as I've said in previous readings, the number three is a number of manifestations. So there is something in your life that is manifested. So it could come in any form for you, as this is a general reading, but there is something in your life that has now become tangible. There is something you have been working towards, you've been visualizing in your mind, you've been imagining it, you've been seeing how it could be for you, and now it's manifested into your reality. So there is a big win this week. Whatever it is for you, it's very, very exciting. So I'm very excited for you guys. And counseling, I find this card has been coming up a little bit. And I think this could be for some of you, as it is general, like I said. But I think, because I know for myself, when I went through my big spiritual awakening and I went through those tough times, and then I've sort of, like, I am a Pisces, so I'm a natural counselor. So people do naturally come up to me, tell me their problems, and I give them advice. It's just, I don't know, I just attract it. You just get used to it after a while. I think some of you may be heading this way, because when you've gone to this next spiritual evolution yourself, I think these people actually center the people that are seeking guidance, the people that are a little bit lost in their lives, or they're at a crossroads, like with this renewal card, and they don't know what decision to make next. Oh, this is funny. Okay, so we had this card last week too. Seeds well planted. So this is interesting. So they really are saying you have actually planted the seeds very well. This is actually a card that's shown up for the last 3 weeks. And even though this is all manifesting and everything for you, like, it's not saying like everything's manifested. There's an area of your life that has really come to be, and you can see it's tangible, but not everything's there, if that kind of makes sense. You've seen real results now. You've jumped that hurdle, and you've finally seen something of your work being rewarded. You've finally been rewarded in some point, but there's still work to be done, and there's still maybe a little bit of temporary pause while stuff gets organized, but a lot is manifested. But if there is still something that's waiting there for you, this also could mean, with the renewal card, is there's that temporary pause in action, but it's you. It's you that's the temporary pause. Actually, no, that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, now I've interpreted that right. Sorry, sometimes it takes me a while to get the message right. But, yep, that's what it is. So, you're the temporary pause. With this decision, if you haven't made this jump yet, if this has not been enough evidence for you to do it, I don't know what else I could say to you. But don't be your own worst enemy in this. Fear is a very hard thing to overcome in life. Like, trust me, I understand it, I get it. But if you keep living in that mode, you keep living in fear of making any sort of decision in your life, what life are you currently living? I heard this great thing from a mate that I work with at the moment, and she's the most beautiful, absolutely beautiful human being. She's a natural counselor as well. She's great at it. And what she said to me is like, I've always understood this. This has always been something that I've believed in, but the way she put it, it's like with Oprah. Oprah says there's aha moments where something just clicks in your mind. It's just like you understood it before, but now you really have computed it, and you feel a shift in your body. And this is what she said to me. Like, it won't be her exact words, I'll paraphrase, but she said to me, if you're looking for evidence where you are as a human being, spiritual human being, look at your external circumstances. Look at the people you're surrounding yourself with. Look at the job you're in. Look at the world around you, and that is going to tell you exactly where you're at in your life. And I was just like, holy crap. Like, the way she put it, I was just like, man, that is so true. If you are looking for evidence right now at where you're at spiritually, look at the world around you, because whoever you are inside is going to be the energy you've expended out there, like I've said. And if you're looking for evidence, if you're just like, I just don't know if I'm on the right path, I do not know at all, I am so lost right now, what do I do? What do I do? Look at your external circumstances. Look at where you are in your externally, like your job, your relationships, anything like that, the world around you, just where you are, where you're living even. And are you happy? Is that making you happy? Are you happy with what you've manifested in that way? Have you made the right choices for you, or are you making choices based on what people expect of you? Because I do notice that a lot of us like to make other people happy, because then they're going to be happy with us, we're going to get praised, and that's our little payoff for it. but it doesn't make you happy inside. Even though you may be making your family happy, you may be making your friends happy, you may be making your boss happy, you may be amazing at that job, but you hate it. You loathe it. You're just like, I hate this job. I know I'm good at it, and I'm making my boss happy, and I'm getting praised and all that, but it means nothing to me because I feel no passion for it. So if you really are looking for evidence of where you're at, look at your external circumstances, and that will be, you can't deny it. You can't deny it at all. If you're not happy with that, then there's something within you need to change, and it starts with your decisions. We all have I've just watched this interview with Mel Robbins on impact theory, on motivation, and how that's basically motivation is just bullshit, which I do believe that, especially after that talk, because I always talk about motivation and motivating yourself, but motivation is actually, it really is, because there's an example that she used, which is just so true. So say if you're overweight, you want to get fit and exercise, be healthy, you're never going to be motivated to go on a diet. No matter what, you're never going to be motivated to go on that diet. If you're looking for that feeling to go for, yes, I'm ready today, I'm motivated to get on that diet and eat, carrots and beans. That's what I'm going to eat that. You're never going to feel motivated. And she talks about this 5-second rule, and this can really, if you're looking to change your life, this 5-second rule will completely, I'm kind of going on a tangent here, so I hope this is helping you, but the 5-second rule really changed the way I was thinking. So, we all have habitual behaviors in our lives. So, for example, you get up and you hit the snooze button, and that's a habit for you. So that's your reptilian brain. That's like where all your habits are, your behaviors, everything that's by rote for you, that's in this brain, because you've actually worked it. You've actually made it think that, because you do that constantly, so it becomes habit. And if you do this counting down, which sounds so stupid, but it really works. You count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, make that decision and just do it. Whatever you're thinking, whatever you want to do, it's just like, I'm not going to hit the snooze button. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get up. Don't hit that snooze button. You have bet your brain, because you've actually bet the reptilian brain. You've interrupted the thought that goes to, I'm going to hit the snooze button. You change it to your prefrontal cortex, I think that's what you said, which is your decision-making brain, and then you actually become the decision maker, and you take action and you beat your brain. And then you'll notice in that 5 seconds, I've stood up. I've bet a habit there. I've actually gone past that. I've bypassed that habit that I've been doing for years maybe. I've always hit that snooze button, and I've always done that. And now I've gotten up. There's a 5-second rule. It's actually backed by science, this 5-second rule. So if you want to start changing your external circumstances, you want to start making that decisions now. And if you don't know how to do it, do the 5-second rule. Trust me, it can change your life, because your life is actually a culmination of little decisions. People think that big decisions really make a lot of change, which it's true. I'm moving countries. That's a big decision. But the thing is, your external reality is based on little decisions you make in your life, and it can really change everything. It can change if you speak up in that meeting, because I know there's one of the examples she actually said, a lot of us talk ourselves out of it, because if you wait longer than 5 seconds, you'll talk yourself out of it, and you will not make that decision, and you go, oh, I'll just hit the snooze button. I'm not going to change that behavior today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, do it. You get up. It's so powerful. It sounds so silly and so easy. And what she said is, it's simple, but it's not easy, because when you actually start doing, you start to see the change in your reality, but you're beating your brain, but also you're beating your fear at the same time. You will feel fear. You will feel fear when you do it, but the more you do this, the more you take charge, the more you make these decisions and empower you, you'll be a different person. You'll be a completely different person. So if you are looking to make changes, if you are looking to make this decision, try that rule. Just try that rule. Don't talk yourself out of it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make the decision and change, and don't look back. It is very, very powerful. But I think with this spiritual awakening we have gone through, you may actually start to become the counselor for people, because you start doing this thing, you start doing that 5-second rule, and people will see the change in you, the change you're making, and see how fast you're going through life, and how active you are, and how many people are coming to you now. You're networking, you're meeting new people, you are rising in a level. People are going to want to talk to you. People are going to want to know how you did it. And I think with this books card here, also we had this card last week, so I'm going to talk about this. That childlike energy, go with your instincts. It's like the 5-second rule. Go with it. Do it. If you have that thought, if you have that decision, and if you have okay, what's another example I can use? It's like taking a different route to work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, make a turn, change the way you go there. Literally every decision like that, start with baby steps. Start with doing stuff like that. Start small. It's just like, hitting that snooze button. Don't hit that snooze button. Get up straight out of bed. Start small, and then you start seeing the ricochet effect, and then you start doing it for the bigger decisions. But trust your instincts. That childlike energy, children just go by instincts. They don't think twice. They do the 5-second rule without even thinking about it, because they literally just go on their instincts and make the decision and don't talk themselves out of it. This is what you need, that childlike innocence, and just do it. Go with the instincts and study. I think we need to, since we've gone to a new level, we've gone to a new rise, we need to really study this new level we're at, especially in our jobs, because when we go to a new level in ourselves, our external reality has gone to a new level, and you need to study. You need to really, you can't rely on the knowledge you currently have. You need to step it up. So that's another thing with this new start we're going to, this new area that we can celebrate and hooray, we're doing all that, but there is work to be done at this new level. You need to assimilate into this new level. So if you haven't made the decision yet, try the 5-second rule, try Mel Robbins. Also, look for that interview. It's on Impact Theories called Motivation is Garbage, I think. Mel Robbins. Look her up. She's amazing. I'll put her in the description below as well. So if you want to look it up, I'll put the link in there for you guys, because she is amazing. I may do another video on it, actually, just talking about it, because she is phenomenal. And it changed her life, changed her marriage, changed everything. So if you need to make this jump, try that rule. And if you've already made the jump, congratulations, you've done very, very well. And abundance, abundance, abundance. So you're going to see an increase in wealth in this too. This is a general reading, but I'm feeling very, very good about this upcoming week. And I have noticed in all the people in my life a change in September. I don't know if you guys are feeling, but there's an energy shift in September. And we are going into a new cycle, so I think that's a lot to do with it. But this is big, guys. Whatever you're doing here, this is big. And please, if you haven't made the jump, just do it. Just please make this jump. Just please do it. You're going to be fine. They will look after you. The star. You can't get a better card than that. So I hope this reading has helped you guys. I'm sorry I went on a bit of a tangent there, but I know a lot of people like to see steps in how to actually do this sort of thing, how to make these changes, because a lot of people do. We want to change. We want to know how to do it. And that's the missing step. We don't know how. So that's a step for you, and I hope that works for you. I know it's been working for my dad at the moment. He's definitely been doing this rule, and I've already seen the change in him. And trust me, just give it a shot. Give it a shot, and I really hope this reading has helped you. And if you like my videos, please subscribe and share them around so other people can see them too. And like I've said in other videos, if you want to see any specific content or want to know how I do my readings, just comment below and I'll respond to you, and I'll try and cater to your needs if you want to see anything else. But I hope this reading has helped you, and just thank you guys for your support, and thank you so much for just watching my tarot readings.